What's up, guys? It's Dylan with The Entrepreneur, and welcome to the first episode of the Ontrepreneur Podcast. I'm joined with Ecom Wolf or John Traw, and today we're talking a lot about mindset and what that means for entrepreneurship. We're also going to be talking a lot about how the dropshipping business model is changing into 2020. And last thing before we get started, you may hear Ecom Wolf mention this as his podcast. That was just because he was filming a podcast the same exact time we were filming our podcast. So essentially, I'm a guest on his and he's a guest on mine. If you guys find any value out of this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. Make sure to check out Ecom Wolf. Let's get started.
Well, look, most of the guys here, since they follow me from Ecom Wolf, they know who I am. So I'm gonna talk about that just in case. But can you tell us a bit about yourself? You know, what you do and how old are you? Because that was what fascinated me, honestly.
Yeah. All right, so as of now, I'm 17. I've been dropshipping since I was 15. I've been doing it since my sophomore year of high school. Been making money online since 8th grade. I guess in a sense, I'm an entrepreneur, but online entrepreneur. And I really just love making businesses and making money online and just figuring things out. I used to do e-commerce. I still do e-commerce, but I'm like trying to transition into more passive income, more other different business models.
Dope, yeah.
But yeah, essentially, I don't know, just trying to figure it out, make some money, help some people.
That's dope. I do drop shipping now. I always did. I've been doing it for the past 3 years. But like you saying, you want to transition to other business models. And I always preach that because most people think that, hey, like it's only drop shipping. And a lot of people who text me on Ecom Wolf, they're like, fuck, if I don't make this, and if I don't make it in drop shipping, like I'm fucked. But there are so many businesses you can do. Like you can do SMMA. I have an agency. I think you said you've been selling stuff like apart from drop shipping. Like I don't remember what you said on the call we did in the beginning.
Oh, okay. Well, right now I'm not really selling stuff, but I think what you're talking about is like how I've always sold stuff like as a kid. Because my freshman year of high school, I sold fidget spinners. I bought them off of AliExpress, actually, the same place where I source all my products for drop shipping. Yep. I could buy like 50 fidget spinners for like $70, and I would just sell them for $5 a piece, make $250. So I did that. I would like sell candy, but
that's fucking awesome.
I don't know. I never like candy. Yeah, always had a hustle. But like the first thing that introduced me to drop shipping was actually eBay dropshipping. So not necessarily like Shopify e-commerce with AliExpress. I was outsourcing products from like Amazon, Walmart, and then just selling them for like a few dollar like upgrade. But then I eventually found out about Shopify, and I was like, this is so much better. I could like have a cool store, like it's branded to me, you know. I definitely thought it was like a lot cooler to do than just selling stuff on eBay.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And I have one question. Since you're like so young, when I started, I was at your age. I was 16 as well. But how did you deal like with parents and stuff? Like, cause I wasn't able to accept credit cards and all that stuff because I was underage, right? So how did you deal with that? Because many people ask me like, they're 15, 14 and stuff. Like, how do you deal with that pressure?
I've definitely, my parents have definitely helped me out like a lot with everything, and not everyone's like so blessed to have that. Because I remember like back when I was in like 3rd grade, I would like look up how to make money online, but it was in the 3rd grade. It was like a bunch of these scam websites, and it was like log into your PayPal on this website. And I would always ask like my mom to like sign me up for that stuff, and it was always like a scam. But then like luckily for like this, my dad, like I showed him all the research, I showed him how it worked, and he was lucky enough to like just help me out with everything, you know. He set me up with a bank account. We used his social security number. Eventually, like I actually have an LLC now, which means I'm a registered business, so I don't have to use a lot of the information that my dad provided me. But my dad definitely really did help me out. He was like the head for everything just because he was 18 and I wasn't 18. He put a lot of his information like into some websites he really knew nothing about, and I really like appreciate that. So I definitely would just, I don't know, if you're a kid in my situation, talk to your parents and just like show them the research, because it's definitely not a scam. Making money online is definitely not a fad. This isn't the 90s anymore. You know, it's
I'm trying
definitely
to tell
solid.
that Yeah, it's ridiculous. But there
I know.
are so many scammers, dude. Oh my god.
There is. There's a lot of scammers.
I've been
and it's
scammed.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I've been scammed so many times. I recently, like, I was trying to buy theme pages off of a guy from, I don't know, Malaysia or something. But it was...
Malaysia. Alright, so sounds good so far.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm stupid, you know. But,
no.
It's common sense. But you never know. You never know. It was like a dream. I saw the page, 100K followers, and I'm like, he sold it for $100, and I'm like, I gotta get it.
There's no way you just can't.
Yeah.
I get you.
And I got scammed. And 1 year ago, I bought actually no, my Ecom Wolf, my original Ecom Wolf account was hacked. It had 52K followers.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
And I hired the guy, quote unquote hired him, and to restore my page. Yeah. I paid $1,000. Yeah.
And then you just took it?
Well, look, he was telling me for like months, hey dude, I'm gonna get your page back, I'm gonna get your page back. Never happened.
Yeah. Damn, that sucks.
That's fucked up.
I remember that first Ecom Wolf page too. Or like I was telling you, but I'm just gonna like tell the podcast. Ecom Wolf for like John Traw was actually the whole reason the Entrepreneur is even a page today, because it originally started as Ecom Genie. A little bit of a rip-off of the Ecom Wolf, if you ask me. But
fucking
I don't know, I just... But yeah, I saw what he was doing. He was just making content on dropshipping. And then this is when, like, you know, Hayden Bowles, all these YouTubers for e-commerce were really popping off. But there wasn't any, you know, pages that were strictly dedicated to e-commerce.
That's true.
You know, making the money online. And I saw that he was doing it. He was getting good engagement. He was providing a lot of value and really just getting a lot of followers. I was like, yo, it's a good-ass idea. And so I did it. I made about, like, 5 posts. I got, like, 100 followers. And I'm like, yo, why am I not at, like, 30,000 followers yet? But that's not how it works. Yeah. And so I just, like, gave up.
Takes
and
a
that
ton
was, like,
of work.
Yeah.
Takes a ton of work. I fucked them.
If that was a year ago, I could be, I don't know, who knows where I'd be if I would have just stuck with it for a year. Because here I am, starting it a year later, and within 2 months I'm at like 5,000 followers.
Yeah, and like,
so it definitely could have been like,
yeah,
you know,
personal branding is so important. Like, okay, I get it. You gotta build a business first. I get it, because there are so many people online selling a dream. But if you're honest to your audience, if you provide them good, like, the only thing you need to sell your audience a service is to be 1-2 steps ahead. I know this sounds sketchy, but if you provide a really good support, and if your audience gets results, then who cares? You know, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Who cares? If you provide them with enough value to, you know, this, you give them the stepping stones they need, you know. Who cares?
Yeah, and so many people go to YouTube, they watch all that content, which is true. You can you can learn everything from YouTube. Like, this is on YouTube, this is free, or SoundCloud, whatever. But like, buying something makes you more accountable, and people don't get it.
It does. Yeah, that's actually like why I bought like my first course, because like I was on the verge, but what I told myself, I was like, this is sort of like a commitment thing. If I'm willing to pay $500 for this course, then I know that I am confident in myself to invest this money, that I am willing to, you know, get X amount of return on, you know, the course. Yeah. I was confident that, you know, that I would have, I'm sounding like an idiot.
You might as well, what he wants to say, guys, is that if you're going to pay so much money, you might as well work your ass off, you know?
Yes, exactly. Okay, yeah, that works.
Because paying that amount of money makes you accountable subconsciously.
It does.
Subconsciously, it makes you accountable.
You're not gonna pay $500 to just not open the course.
Exactly, unless you have money. Like, I bought a course. A couple weeks ago, was $300. I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, all right.
But I gotta watch it.
Hey, eventually. You'll get to it though.
Exactly.
You still got all the course ready to be watched.
Yeah. So
it's chilling on the shelf.
Yeah. Now, do you, Dylan, like, do you have any questions, anything important you wanna ask, or I don't know?
So,
you're the guest.
Oh, okay, awesome, sweet.
Or I'm the guest. We're both.
So I was really wondering, how you think e-commerce is sort of shifting going into like 2020.
Okay, so yeah, this is a really good question. So first of all, 3 years ago when I started, you could just take a picture. You could just build a basic website, take basic pictures, white background, slap them on the website, do some influencers, and make money. Now, it's completely different, and like you gotta have everything set up. You gotta have everything perfect. It's 10 out of 10.
It's a well-oiled gear, or like multiple gears. If they're not all like spinning together, it's gonna lock up and get jammed.
Exactly. For example, you have your website. You gotta make it prettier than the competitors. You gotta make it. You gotta put different pictures. I'm gonna give you very practical advice. You gotta build your descriptions. You gotta make them as long as possible and as easy.
Valuable.
Yeah, exactly. You wanna have a decent website, to say the least.
Yeah.
Branding. When I say
branding is key.
You don't, because when I say branding, people think that, hey, you take a product and you put your logo on. No, that's not branding. That's not the first part of branding. Branding, it can be many things. One is followers. Building a good theme page. That's why I'm all in on theme pages. Like, I fucking spam my followers. Build a theme page. The second thing you can do to build a brand, let's say, is custom content. There are so many softwares. You can do Photoshop. You can do a whole lot of stuff.
Anything.
Yeah. Like, you can put premium pictures. You can put your logo on the pictures of the product. You can build an amazing about us page. There's a fuck ton of stuff you can do. You can make your whole funnel, product, description, pictures, everything, better than all the competition. And if you combine everything, boom, you have a brand, let's say. But
it's all
Now, moving on from that, I would say Facebook ads are very important. This is where everyone is right now, and
Facebook ads is 2020.
Yeah, exactly. And
definitely,
you gotta spend a lot of money. You gotta spend a lot of money in Facebook ads, to be honest.
I know that's something that always just piss me off, is because I've had friends who have come up to me and have yo, let me make you, or can you make me a store? Can you help me make a store? Because they think it's just something super easy. And one of them, I actually did end up helping him make a store. He paid me $200 just because, I don't know, he's my homie, but at the end of the day, it still takes time to make a store.
Exactly.
And I wanted something from it.
They should never ask for free shit.
Yeah, never.
And
never give.
Whoever is listening to this, guys, don't ask for free shit. Don't ask for free shit.
That is annoying.
That is so
very annoying.
You wanna become friends with a person of value. Don't ask them free shit. Give them value. It doesn't have to be
offer
money.
them value.
It doesn't have to be money, by the way. It can be a service. Build rapport with them, at least. Just don't
like what I'm doing with Ecom Wolf here.
Exactly.
We're each providing value, and now look, we're collaborating.
Exactly.
It's not that hard.
He didn't buy anything from me. I didn't buy anything from him. Give value.
Simple
to each
follow
other.
in a DM.
Exactly. Yeah. And oh my God, so many people underestimate what you can do with a single DM. I'll give you guys an example, and I know some people are gonna get triggered, but I don't care. So, all these people who knew me 2-3 years ago, they're just a DM away. They're just a DM away. Most of them watch my stories. They see everything I do. They stalking. I'm sure many people have that. But here's the thing. They're a single DM away. And I've heard so many people shitting on me, hating. And I'm sure Dylan has the same issue. They're just a DM away. They can just ask instead of assuming. Because realistically speaking, all you have to do is ask. And it will be given to you.
I know. I know.
It's so simple. All you have to do is ask.
No, my DMs are open all the time. So shoot me a DM if you guys got a question. You don't ask me to run your ads. I'm not gonna run your ads for free.
Yeah, that's so fucking true. And now, look, what I want to talk about. Well, actually, I'm gonna talk about that on the next podcast. but I want to go briefly on, like, because a lot of you guys are beginners. You just started out building your business, or you're just listening to videos. You're just watching videos.
Yeah.
You're just, just trying to figure out
browsing.
Yeah, exactly. You're just trying to figure out your path. Let's say. So, let's say you're in school, okay, and you want to build a side hustle. So first of all, what I want to get out of what I want to destroy, I don't know how to say it. What I want to erase from your mind is basically the thing that you guys believe that this is easy. Okay, this is not easy.
No,
this is not easy at all. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Okay, Dylan is young.
And everyone tries to. A lot of people try to do it, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. And Dylan is young, okay, but he's working his ass off.
Thank you. Yeah, I am. Definitely.
That's the only reason he made money. Like even a single dollar online. A single dollar. It's very difficult to actually make money online. And I still, you talked about your story, but I haven't talked about mine. So I'm gonna do that right now.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
First of all, I started drop shipping like 2-3 years ago or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But I knew about it for like 1 year more, like 4 years or so. Now, before I started e-commerce, I was in high school, like second grade of high school, and I knew what I wanted to do. Like I didn't want to work a 9 to 5. By the way, I was super into fitness and stuff, and I'm gonna talk about that stuff on the next podcast as well. Okay. And I was super into fitness, working out and all that stuff. And I was watching YouTube videos, like all you guys do, obviously. And I saw this guy on YouTube. His name was Kino Body. Do you know Kino Body?
Okay, yeah, I know Kino Body, yeah.
Yeah, that guy is sick. And sick, like, he's awesome, that's what I mean. So, yeah, I would see his videos. I was obsessed, basically, with fitness. I tried to learn everything about it. And eventually, he was talking about business as well. So I'm like, why not? If I'm super passionate about it and I know all that stuff at such a young age, why not build a business out of it? So I started, and you're gonna learn a lot of stuff from this. I started DMing people on Facebook groups, and this is something so underrated. Like,
it is.
Get clients.
Facebook groups are so underutilized.
Yeah, exactly. Go to Facebook groups. DM a fuck ton of people. Like, join 10 Facebook groups and start DMing people. Or instead of DMing them, you can just be active on these groups.
Yeah,
give tips.
That's what I love to do. Just provide value, build rapport in the group.
Yeah, if you're good at something, go share it. Especially if you do a coaching business. I don't have a coaching business right now, except from the mentorships I do. But back then, this is how, this was the only way for me to make money, coach people. So I'm like, I cannot coach anyone one-on-one, at my school, because they're all haters. They're like, fuck, what is that? What is fitness? You're wrong. Just go eat, so much misinformation.
Everyone,
So I'm like, okay, I'll get clients online. And at second grade, I remember it very well. Towards the ending of second grade, I started DMing a fuck ton of people, and I landed a few clients. I remember I got my first...
Second grade?
Yeah, second grade.
Oh,
high school.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how you guys are in the US, but in Greece it's different.
Yeah.
So
if you're in second grade here, you'd be like 6. I was like, okay. I was like, he's getting after it. I was like, he hustles.
Dude. No. I was 16 then. I was 16. Second grade.
That makes
second
more
grade
sense.
of high school. So it's basically first grade, second grade, and third grade.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
Yeah, I don't know about that stuff. So yeah, second grade, I started doing that, made some money. Third grade, I already had a game plan, let's say, but I didn't have a credit card, like nothing. The only thing I had, so I was making money, but all the money went to the PayPal account, so I couldn't actually get the money because I didn't have.
I was just chilling. Yeah.
That was fucked up.
So a little cash flow problem.
Yeah. So basically, I had money, I just couldn't get it. And fast forward 1 year later, and I started dropshipping. I had 30 euros then though, because I spent it all. I didn't have the mindset, like save money, build a business. I was just a beginner. So I had like 30 euros. I started dropshipping. No results for 6-7 months. I don't even remember.
6-7 months?
Yeah, dude. Okay. It was people would invite people would invite me out to parties. Like it was summer as well. So when I finished high school, that summer, like as soon as I finished high school, that summer I didn't go out. I didn't do anything. The entire summer. I just stayed in, worked myself. Yeah.
Worked.
Second summer.
That's needed sometimes.
yeah, and it's sacrifices. Like sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. And the second summer, like the summer after that, next year, still stayed inside. I went out a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, and I'm in Greece, dude. Like, it's summer in Greece, dude. It's insane.
That does sound really nice, actually.
I went.
I'd probably go to Greece in the summer.
Yeah, it's dope, but only in the summer. Right now, it's boring.
Really?
Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, that second summer, I went out for like one time to the beach, right? That's what I mean. So yeah, that was fucked up, but it paid off.
It paid off.
I see all these people, like even sometimes my students, and I don't want to tell them, but I do tell them, and like they're so impatient. They're so impatient.
I know. It takes time, and that's definitely a thing that like I struggled with when I was younger. Because I remember I tried to do dropshipping one time before like it actually worked, and it was, this is gonna sound so dumb, but so get this, it was I'm sure you've seen like the color changing iPhone case, like you put your hand on it and like it leaves the heat imprint.
Yeah.
So like it was before that like product ever popped off. I found it, I was like, this is the next goat case or whatever. I made a little Thermtech Cases website, but bottom line is it looked like crap. It was a .my Shopify, and I paid literally $3 for an influencer ad.
$3.
And I didn't make it $3, and I didn't make a single sale.
Dude,
you
paid $3.
That's what I'm saying. I know. It was literally the most stupid thing I've ever done. And I was like, why? Why did I thought I was like, I don't know. I thought $3 was enough. Exactly, because I thought it was that easy. I thought it was some get rich like online. And I didn't realize, and I stopped for a few months, and I started watching more videos, and I was like, okay, this is like a business. This is like something that actually like
it's not a hobby.
Takes time.
It's not a hobby at all.
Definitely not.
And people
it could definitely be a hobby, because I definitely do think it's fun. But I know what you mean.
It is, but
yeah,
like they have this saying, and I think it's retarded. Like, find I don't remember how it goes, but it says like find what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. I think this is stupid. I think this is retarded. Okay, I do love dropshipping. I do love dropshipping, but what does that even mean? I fucking work my ass off, and it's exhausting.
I know, yeah, I do know what you mean.
And for those for those who do SMMA, who have clients and stuff, you're basically entitled to your clients. If you don't answer them, you're fucked.
I know, yeah.
They're not gonna trust you.
Clients, yeah.
Yeah, like you want to run their ads, good, get them results. If you don't, you're basically entitled to them. So that whole thing, hey, it's easy. Forget that. Like fulfilling orders. Having all that stress.
Oh, that was so boring.
Yeah.
I hated
and if you're a beginner, like you don't hire someone to do it for you.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I had to do that all myself at first. And it's like, it's not even like necessarily that it's hard. It's just tedious. You have Oberlo, you have the app, you just click the button to fulfill the order and you do your little CAPTCHA.
Exactly.
But it's like when you have like 200 orders and you're sitting there doing like 200, it adds up. So, yeah, a virtual assistant definitely is useful once you could.
But once you get good,
there.
once you are actually making a lot of money. But like people think it's easy. I saw a guy like today. He messaged one of my friends, like an influencer friend, and he told him, like, go get a real job. Go get a real job. Yeah, like people.
What's a real job?
Yeah, like define that. What's a real job? Like. I don't get it. I don't get how people have that kind of mindset, that poisonous mindset. And
I know. It's just like, it's not even your life, so why even bother, like let them do their own thing. If they're trying to make money online and be a millionaire, which they will, just give it time, let them do that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. People, and I want to go back a bit. This is not for everyone. Like, it's not easy, which means that it's not for everyone. If it was easy,
I know.
everyone
I
would
think
be rich.
nowadays, like, being an entrepreneur is being glamorized or being, hyped up. It's not really. I mean, it's cool
the
to
fake
be an
lifestyle.
entrepreneur.
It's fake.
Don't get me
dude.
wrong, but it's like, a lot of people think they're entrepreneurs. They think they're gonna start this business, but when it comes down to it, they're getting high with their friends and not putting in like any work.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
It's
You gotta make sacrifice. You cannot just make a couple $100 online and say, "Hey, I'm an entrepreneur." I'm fucking rich.
It's about a mindset and a work ethic.
Yeah.
And as an entrepreneur, I do recommend making sacrifices, like staying in. But I'm also, and especially since I'm young, I recommend like balancing it in a sense, because yes, I do make sacrifices.
You're gonna be depressed.
Yes, like I do work. Yeah, but I still have friends. You know what I'm saying? I still like to hang out with people.
I'm joking.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll be your friend, John, if you really need. I'm right here if you need anyone to talk to.
Of course, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just shoot me a message on Facebook Messenger. Text away.
On the Facebook group, but yeah. you guys get the point. Like, you gotta work your ass off. And I really love the fact that we talked majority of the time about this, because most people they just want to hear the secret. Hey, what's the best? They don't.
There's no secret.
What's the best thing to do to like make money? Well,
the best drop shipping secrets of 2020. It's like, no. It's like, that's not how it works.
Hell no.
No.
And
it's got to be a well-oiled machine. Everything's got to be working. You got to be working. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Your ass off.
Exactly.
All
so,
right.
Dylan, anything else you want to talk about? Like, what do you have in mind? I don't have anything written down, so yeah.
I don't know. I think that was honestly really good. We covered a lot of stuff, a lot of mindset. We did talk about e-commerce, how it's changing, and a lot of marketing, and a lot of mindset stuff that I think was really useful. So
dope. So yeah, dude. Oh, we're definitely gonna do a podcast again. You're
definitely.
Yeah, you just gave that vibe, to people. Your
YouTube, man.
Yeah, your YouTube is gonna. I hope it gets bigger. It must get bigger.
Hey.
Just keep grinding, dude. I'm gonna give you a shout out as well.
Ecom Wolf said it himself. Subscribe to my YouTube.
Exactly.
He said it from his mouth.
What's the name? The Ontrepreneur, right?
Yeah, the Entrepreneur.
Go
it's
subscribe.
Like Entrepreneur.
Go subscribe.
No. Subscribe right now and go follow Ecom Wolf's Instagram. And
yeah.
Are you gonna have a link to the podcast? It'll be down below too.
Yep. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. So yeah.
I'll show this guy the most love.
Appreciate you guys, and we have a ton more stuff to discuss, and we're gonna do a podcast again with Dylan, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Stay tuned.
Keep grinding, and
all right.
Have a good day.
Sweet.
Bye bye.
Later.